So I am back on trail after my final wedding and final trip home before Maine. Dropped back off at Bear Mountain where I got off. Things aren't really going according to plan today in a lot of ways, and I'm not jazzed about it. But I'm gonna do like maybe 3 miles to camp today, and that's it. I don't know. The clouds don't look good. People I'm friends with are a few days ahead. I just feel like I'm always getting on and off and finding new people, and I'm just kind of tired of that. So this was my last trip home, hopefully. I want to clarify that I'm glad I went home. It's a big moment in a friend's life. You don't want to miss that, but it's also hard. On the Bear Mountain Bridge, crossing over to go to camp tonight. Good morning. I stayed last night at the pavilion back there at a spiritual center. They let people camp in their baseball fields, use the pavilion and all of that, and so that was really awesome. I hadn't planned on staying here, and then the trail was actually pretty easy, so I pushed on. Getting bit by black flies. Hike over, I heard thunder. Didn't really storm last night, but it definitely rained. I slept on a picnic bench in the pavilion, and at one point the rain was blowing in on me, so I did have to move, but then by morning everything was dry. I have a dry tent, I didn't have to use my own toilet paper today, and I woke up with a water spigot, so it's the little things, guys. Someone else in the pavilion had very serious sleep apnea, like didn't breathe for like a few minutes at a time and then would like gasp for air. So once I got past that though, I slept fine. New York water, nice and brown. Honestly, this year I think a lot of us have been really lucky with weather. It's kind of a dry year for the AT, but ever since I hit Pennsylvania, my hike has changed. It has just become rocks and rain, and rocks and rain, and rocks and rain. And then every so often a heat advisory and a dry stretch with no water. But then back to rocks and rain, which is what we're doing today in New York. We've got the rain, we've got some rocks. I came up on this and I thought this was a bag for people to put their trash in, but it was a bag full of snacks. And it made my day. I have a snack now. This privy's so nice. There's toilet paper, hand sanitizer, real toilet seat, trash can, a rug. It's painted blue with funny decorations. I might be staying here tonight just because this privy won me over. Alright, later start today, but it was a good time. I was planning to do a 29-mile day yesterday, and I did 19 because I got vortexed by a shelter. I think it was fate though, because I wasn't gonna stop at all. And the next thing I know, I need to use the privy, and the privy was so nice, and I saw some people I knew, so I walked over, just checked it out. And once I saw the shelter, I was sold, and I stayed. But I'm pushing on. It's supposed to be a really hot day today. I'm gonna keep going. Gonna, you know, hike, because that's what I'm out here to do, right? Someone tell me to turn around and go back to the really nice shelter. That is one big tree. So, traded in the leaves for a bug net.
This character is fantastic. Oh, there's a good one. Greenwood Lake? Hi, man.
Take it with the bagel. You see, Ma? You never believed in me. Come on. Good morning from New York, and my last morning from New York.
I am crossing into Connecticut today, hoping to push all the way to Kent, see if I can get there early enough, do my grocery shopping and chores tonight and hike out tomorrow, rather than do the chores tomorrow and hike out. So we'll see. Connecticut's on the horizon. Connecticut's nice and short, so Massachusetts is kind of also on the horizon, and I'm ready for New England. And I hope they don't have all these mosquitoes. No one tells you New York has swamps too. I love New York, man. A lot of people don't seem to love it, but I think the climbs are fun. Cute little boardwalks. I'm gonna be sad to leave it, but also excited to hit a new state. There was a snaky snake as soon as I was gonna turn the video off. This is so awesome. I have been craving Gatorade for like quite a few days. So there's a sign that said the bridge is out due to structural damage. Take the road. And I said no. Foot got really wet. I fell in. And that's what I get for breaking the rules. But I don't care. I followed the original white blazes. The water was crossable. Now I just have a wet foot. Oh my goodness. This one caught me by surprise. I usually know when I'm coming up on a mile marker. I knew I was hitting it today, but I didn't know that I was gonna hit Connecticut so soon. I'm here. I'm in New England. Almost. I haven't crossed it yet.